The criminal indictment of former President Donald Trump has 2.5 years in the making following the January 6th Capitol riot. CNN's Jake Tapper has more on the 45-page indictment, including multiple references to violence from Trump's alleged co-conspirators.
The indictment includes some startling details about the alleged willingness of Trump's co-conspirators to foment violence. In a meeting on January 4th, one of former President Trump's senior advisors told co-conspirator number 2, John Eastman, his plan to undermine the Democratic election would, quote, cause riots in the streets. The indictment says that Eastman, quote, responded that there had previously been points in the nation's history where violence was necessary to protect the republic, unquote. And former Justice Department official Jeffrey Clark, co-conspirator number 4, expressed a similar sentiment in a meeting on January 3rd when he was told by a deputy White House counsel there would be, quote, riots in every major city if Trump didn't leave office. According to the indictment, Clark responded, quote, well, that's why there's an Insurrection Act, unquote, a reference to the 1807 law empowering the president to use the military to suppress any civil disorder. The indictment mentions how Trump and 2 co-conspirators spoke at the Save America rally in Washington, D.C. a few hours before the official counting of electoral votes at the Capitol. Rudy Giuliani riling up the crowd.
Let's have trial by combat.
And then President Trump saying flat out the rules no longer applied.
Fraud breaks up everything, doesn't it? When you catch somebody in a fraud, you're allowed to go by very different rules.
The indictment also notes how Trump and his co-conspirators deceived the crowd gathered that morning, encouraging them to believe Vice President Mike Pence had the power to overturn the election results.
All we are demanding of Vice President Pence is this afternoon at 1 o'clock, he let the legislatures of the state look into this so we get to the bottom of it.
I hope Mike is going to do the right thing. I hope so. I hope so. Because if Mike Pence does the right thing, we win the election.
And then Trump said this.
We fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
And a few hours later, some in the crowd chanted, "Hey, Mike Pence!